your girl, bro. You might not know me.
Do you know her?
Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie. There's something I need to tell you about your girl, bro. You might not know me,
Do you know her?
but we know her.
I don't know you.
Who are you? I ain't gonna lie. She has a mole on her back, right at the bottom, right above her ass. And then one of her titties is bigger than the other titty.
I don't know her. I really don't know her.
How does he know that? I'm not gonna do the back and forth shit, nigga. Look at this video, nigga. That's me and gang.
Baby, I promise it was
just
head. Baby, I promise it didn't fit in.
Why wasn't it just head?
Because it didn't fit. Back up.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. I was only thinking of you, baby.
No.
You know I love you.
No, I'm not with
Bruh, you know I love you, bro.
You love me, so why would you do that?
I love you. I was thinking of you the whole time.
Bro, get on my face.
Bruh.
These hoes, bro. Nah. Get away from me. Nah.
I miss you so much, bro.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie. There's something I need to tell you about your...
Yeah. Good morning. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashing, Shabbat, Kwakadash, and double honors to the elders of GMS that rule well. Salutations to the elders, to the apostles, to the brothers that's living in truth, doing great work diligently, night and day and night. Shout out to you, hopeful elect sisters that's loving Yahweh, Bashing, Yahushua, loving yourself, respecting yourself, loving your husband, respecting your husband, loving your children. Taking care of the home, doing righteous things out of the Lord, and staying positive. Shout out to the hopeful elect and to the affiliates that's doing great work, and staying positive and just doing the righteous things. Right? Yeah. So we came across this video of these young people right here, these young adults, and it's a skit, whatever. But let's keep it real. A lot of young people suffer afflictions and heartache and pain and confusion because the other party is, doing them wrong behind their back, and 9 out of 10 times it's women like her, they have no morals, they have no values, they have no respect. And when you come across women like this, and women are so quick with their mouth to tell you something, but you can't believe a woman's word that's coming out of her mouth. The actions or things that's being proven shows otherwise. A woman's word is nothing more than less than delusion or make believe. A woman could tell you how she is just by listening to her. If she's full of shit when her actions don't match her words. And this is the type of behavior that men have to go through with them. In order for you not to crash out, you feel me? And hold on, let me park right here. I'm parking my shit here for a second. Hold on, guys. I found a parking spot right here. I'm gonna park my car right here. I'm gonna put my car right here, bro. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so back to the matter. You see these type of women who think that this is something funny to play with. It's never in your nature to be unrestricted. When you're dealing with a man, it's supposed to be restrictions and boundaries that don't cross him. You know what I'm saying? But if you knew what respect was or what boundary is, you would never ever put yourself in a compromised position. You feel what I'm saying? And oh shit. This lady, man, why she coming like that? You know what I'm saying? a second, guys. I'm just trying to get this parking, you feel me? I ain't trying to do what I do. Boy, I found a good parking spot right here. It's good. I ain't have to park in the employees' parking lot. It's kind of too far. In order for us to not get no tickets on these streets, man, we have an employee parking lot in different areas that I work at. But then I gotta walk from there to the plaza shop, you know, and I don't. So I have to drop my tools off because I got a lot of tools in my bag, and it's, you know, I don't want to keep going back and forth walking with it, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm thankful that the Lord gave me a spot right here so I can be close by. You know, the Lord is merciful. Yeah. So you know, I'm sorry for that little that little rant. You know, sometimes the Lord, you know, He bless you with just the smallest fractions of things, and you gotta appreciate it. You know, but you know, back to the real matter, right? The Lord allow us to experience and go through things because He's letting us know what evil is. He's letting us know what these type of things are in His world. Because sometimes we so oblivious and we are so naive, we wouldn't think that women would do these sort of things. And, you know, hold on.
Gonna do back and forth shit, nigga. Look.
So, you know, don't never think in this world that, oh, I got a good one, I got a good girl. There's never no such thing as a good girl. Every girl is liable to go and do you in. A woman gotta respect you as a man, you know, and knowing that you are dominant and that you're going to lead. And she have to see forth there's no other man that's going to over-dominate you. And even if there's a man that, let's just say y'all get into a scuffle, but you don't back down, you go toe-to-toe with the dude, you know, I'm not saying that should be the case, because us brothers are supposed to love each other just as well we're supposed to love our sisters, right? And just the like behavior of what Yahushua was putting towards one another, right? Or putting out there to show us how we're supposed to treat each other, right? And and let's say you go toe to toe with this brother and you lose. Now she knows that you're not a type of person that, you know, that's going to just back down and back away. She can take the losses and the wins with you if she's a down ass chick. Because I'm quite sure if a woman get her shit beat down, beat on, and she lose, a man don't care. Man's just like, I'm with my girl. Fuck it. You lost. It don't matter. We get back, you know. So that's the realness of it, because everyone loves a winner. Everyone loves when you're up. Everyone loves when you're accomplishing the things. But people don't never. They don't got your back when you down. You know, you can't win all the time. You know, we would love to win everything every time. But what's the beauty of just winning every time? You know, sometimes, yeah, it's good to have a great mark. You know what I'm saying? Of course we would like to have perfection and not lose. But in order for us to see how we win, we have to go through adversity. We got to go through trials and tribulation. And that's what dealing with these women, man. They put you through trials and tribulation. you know? And when you look at it, it's not right, man. You know, as far as like, you know, you're like, damn, why this bitch gotta keep testing me, man? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. They have to test the water to see if they can always find a crack in you. But once they know that you stand firm, you on business, you ain't playing no games. And if a woman don't want to, a little bitch, a childlike bitch, she's not gonna take it no more, cause she don't want to be better. She want to be a bitch, you know, and that's okay. Let a bitch be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You find a woman that's a woman, and when you hold her to a high standard, she ain't gonna run. She gonna run to it, cause she's like, yeah, I respect this dude, cause he see the value in me. He knows that I'm gonna give him what he needs. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yo, this fucking person here. Yo, so if a woman always got a problem, and you could be a man of great stature, if she don't want to comply, she don't want to comply. And us men be trying to always get mad at them, and because we want to see greatness in you, but when you there and you keep going back, you're not showing progress. You're showing you're digressing, going backwards. You know, it doesn't do us no good. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got it, you know, or we at the level where we there. You know what I'm saying? And a bitch like this going behind her man's back is the filthiest thing and disgusting thing that a man could ever see. A man will never ever look at you the same again. We don't care how much you change. Okay, we can't see you different. You know, a woman. When you meet a woman and you know her situation, please don't try to change that. If you're going to get what you got to get what you got to get and go. You know what I'm saying? Don't hug this girl. Don't make her your wife. Don't care about her issues or problems, because she don't know how to fix her problems. She don't take advice well. She only takes what sounds good, and then she apply it as a Band-Aid, but it never heals, man. It never heals. You got to heal that wound. And this dude here telling this guy, he said, yo, gang, look. That's how these young boys talk. He said, look at your shorty. Look, we got on video right here, man. You know, she said, oh, it didn't fit. But you should never be in a situation where you got to open your legs up for other men. I mean, you don't respect your man. You don't respect yourself. All right? Hold on. So when you don't respect yourself, right? You know, that tells great measures about you. You know what I'm saying? So you know, what are we doing? If a woman that's 40 plus still playing around and trying to have a man on, you know, after a while, when you get to a certain age, man, and you still doing that, man, and you get old, man, ain't no man gonna want to be around you. No man don't want to be around you, man. A woman is going to have to suffer in her losses, man. This life is about you, about a man choosing you because you liking him much more, and he's making you his wife because you want to do what's necessary for him. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second, y'all. Yo, Kenna, what's up? Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How you doing? Yo, I saw you and your daughter walking over there.
She's bigger than me, right?
Yeah, she got tall, yo. She got, yo, God bless her, yo. She got tall, yo, for real. All right, later. You know, so yeah, you know, that's one of my peoples, man. You know, we grew up in the same neighborhood. Well, she's older than me, but you know, we grew up in the same neighborhood, you know, and she worked at the same job as me. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know, so at the end of the day, it's like this. Like, it's like she's supposed to build with you, do what was necessary with you. And the same thing, the man supposed to love you as he loved Yahweh Shah, man. You know, this is not love here. This is games. This is filth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what man is going to tolerate toxic behavior like this? You feel what I'm saying? It's not right, man. It's not right at all. So what kind of behavior is this? You know? It's crazy. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so let's get some scripture, man, and keep walking away. Jake walking away like, man, fuck this whole shit. You know what I mean? Like, a woman like that is fast, man, and all through her 20s, she's gonna be ran through, man. 30, she's gonna be ran through. You know? And you can't trust none of these women, man. You know, even if a woman's down for you, right? The only trust you should put is in Yahweh. A woman gotta earn your trust, so to speak, as far as like what she do and her consistency. But the full trust it should go to Yahweh. You know, the scripture tells us in Romans the 3rd chapter. Let's get this, man. You don't put your trust in no woman, man. You know, you walk away. Let's go to Romans. Where Romans at? Romans the 3rd chapter. Romans 3:3. It says, it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? No. Because some people that don't believe, they're going to act in a sinful like manner. They don't care. They may not believe in Yahweh, so they're going to want to do what they want to do, what they feel is according to their heart. But the Bible tells us, man, that the heart is deceitfully wicked, man. So if the heart is deceitfully wicked, meaning your mind, what makes you think that your self decisions, without having Yahweh and part of it, make you so valuable, so great? No one's above the Creator, not even I. None of us are not better than Creator. Before every decision that we make, we have to trust in the Lord and let the Lord show us, you know, his patience, man, his decision for us. The Lord knows what's best for us. Verse 4, Yahweh forbid, let Yahweh be true, but every man be a liar. Let God's word be true, but let every man be a liar, man. Right? Hold on. Right? So, sorry about that. It said, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So a lot of women like to manipulate and judge you. This world like to judge you. This world saying that if you're not doing what we say or how we doing it, you're no good. You know, you're nothing. You don't have no value. But fuck the world and what the world wants to do and how the world want to think. Fuck what people is thinking. Fuck what they feeling. Because at the end, only Yahweh determines what's good for you. The people don't care about you. You know, there's a small handful of people that may understand that understanding, that may have sympathy or empathy for you. You feel me? But do not in any shape or form feel any kind of way because this person this person it's not, you know what I mean? You don't gotta apologize for believing and standing on business and what Yahweh want us to do. Forget what people saying. Forget them, man. Forget them, because we all got to die one day and meet the Lord. Okay? Verse 5, but if our unrighteousness commend the righteousness of Yahweh, what shall we say? Is Yahweh unrighteousness who taketh vengeance? I speak as a man. God forbid, no. Then how shall God judge the world? So he has to judge the world through his situation, man. You know, he deal with us, man, in a different situation, man. You feel me? So to make a long story short, right? To make a long story short, people got to understand the reality of what things are. You know, don't let these women out here, man, try to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this right here real quick. Let's get this right here. Let's go to Ecclesiastes, the 23rd chapter. Scripture says this: for first, she have obeyed the law of the Most High. So that girl right here, she done disobeyed the law of the Most High for what she's doing. All right. And secondly, she has trespassed against her own husband. You have trespassed against your own husband. Women are so quick to say, oh, but I wouldn't be your wife. You supposed to be my husband. But you don't know what it is to entail to what a wife is. You're not doing wifely things for me to say you my wife. You know, a wife is supposed to, baby, look, I was thinking about you. I cook for you here. I was thinking about you here. Boom. Baby, you want to give me, come see me. I want to give you a hug, or, you know, I want to tell you I love you. You know, I care about you. You ain't doing those things. So why the fuck am I as a man gonna see you as a wife? If you're not putting no respect on it, or you ain't acting like a wife, like, what do you want me to do? What are you adding to me? You know what I'm saying? But pain and heartache, and fuck that pain, man. You know? You let the pain go. You know what I mean? Be with someone that's going to be there for you. You feel me? She had trespassed against her own husband, meaning you have went against everything that, you know, that he stands for. Once another man is involved, you have already told yourself that your husband rules and regulations don't matter no more. You under a tutelage under another man. You have already disrespected. You're lucky that the Lord has put you to death. You know what I'm saying? You're very fortunate, rather. Thirdly, she had played the whore in adultery. You don't play the whore in adultery. This woman here is an adulterous woman. Come on. You lay that open your, once you lay on your back, you agree to the terms of going your back to open your legs up for another man to conquer you. You know, as our wives, right? I hear our wives know, listen, man, we had you so many times. We already conquered you already. I'm going to keep conquering you. I'll keep conquering you until the day I die. Until another man step up and he conquer you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me no more. And, you know, I'm dead and going, you know? And brought children by another man. And while you are alive and you bring children from another man, come on, man. Salakia. You bring in children from another man, you get pregnant by another man while you married to me, right? And you bring forth and you lie, and sometimes you put the child on the nigga because you see him raising other kids. You like, oh yeah, my husband ain't gonna know, you know. And most of the time, sometimes they be having sex with your own family members. They get pregnant, and you want the damn man, that child look like you, but not knowing that y'all share the same kind of DNA. It's a dirty game out here, but the blood is different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, if something should happen when that man wants to get a kidney transplant, sometimes Yahweh do these things. He put that person in a situation to find out the truth, because the person don't even know, he don't even thinking about that you did him wrong. But sometimes the word goes around the town that you doing this and that and that and that. You feel me? Yo, it's crazy out here in this world, man. It's crazy, man. A woman can't be trusted with her words, man. Her actions gonna tell it all. Women are sneaky, man. But we're not mad at that from them being who they women like to do sneaky shit because it's fun and they giggle and they like when a man, yo, what the fuck you doing? And they be giggling, laughing, running because they do that shit because they that's what they do, man. But if you calling that shit out from the get-go and you're not letting it hurt your emotions, you just being a real man, you know, don't never let them see you crack under emotion, man. Be stoic, man. Be cool. You see it, act like you don't know, and you punish her by the lessons that you want to give her until she learn. You don't gotta act out like a bitch right then and there. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You feel me? Verse 24, you know what, I'm stop right there, man. You know? So, you know, don't let these women, don't let these women do these things, man. Let me tell you something. Men are the ones that choose who they want to have a relationship with. Women have access to sex because they lay down and they're gonna open their legs up. A woman that's saying, "Oh, I want that dick," you know, yeah, they say that to the man they like. But on a general, if a woman not attracted to you, or she ain't such attracted to you, she's not gonna jump on board. She's not gonna do it. You know, a woman got to be sexually attracted to you, appealing. What are you doing for her? You know, how you know what I mean? So, you know, it depends on the factors of every individual have their own way, of their own preference of what they like. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a whore, man, whore is a whore. If your wife slept with another man, she's a whore. And sometimes they'll do it and you will never know, but they'll tell you, oh, that one don't matter. You know, they will never let you know, but they'll tell you, oh, man, fuck them. I ain't seen no other man about that. You know, a woman could be telling the truth about that and she never did it. But sometimes her actions speak like it's like she had the capability of doing that. You feel me? When a woman entertains another man's, that's it, man. You gotta go. But what you do, even if they ain't do nothing and you whatever, boom, boom, you gotta build your evidence. Build your evidence until she's gonna slip up. It's gonna slip. You know. But if she don't, then you just gotta just live your life as it goes on. So that's why I tell men in the beginning, when you meet a woman, you tell a woman what it is, man. You say, listen, baby, you ain't my only option. Listen, man, my options are open. I don't just deal with one woman. You got to, and it's not being rude or evil. You're telling her she don't control you. She didn't raise you. You know what I'm saying? You're your own man. So I told myself, if I'm not married no more to my wife based on situations, you know, I let you, even while I am married, I let women know, listen, I'm married. You know? You know, it is what it is. You know? But I let women know in the beginning, like I said, yo, listen, I'm not obligated just to only be with you. I got options. When a woman say, yo, what are we? Hey, listen, we are what we are. You know, I like where we going until, you know, until I see, you know, if there's any more, you know, situation that, you know, that could be handled. But I'm dealing with you and I like dealing with you, you know. You know, don't be afraid to tell these women, man. You don't gotta be disrespectful, but don't be afraid to tell these women. If a woman disloyal, man, drop that bitch, man. Don't ever take that bitch back. A bitch know that she ain't gonna come back. These whores, they know that. But sometimes they want to come back to get access to you, emotional support, without giving you the pussy. No, we're not doing that. You ain't give me no pussy, I'm not fucking hearing that. That's it. I'm not no motherfucking bitch. I ain't no simp, and I'm not hearing it. I got to deal with a woman already that got her own problems. You know, like, why the fuck I want to hear your problems? You know what I'm saying? Not to be me. If your intention is not to deal with me, and you ain't giving me nothing, why the fuck am I talking to you? I ain't no fucking female. You find a female friend and you tell all your business to her. It's simple. But anyway, I hope to be edifying. Shalom.